Tuesday, Thursdays, double T's. Hope you are having a wonderful end of the week-ish, kinda. Yeah, welcome back to another build stream. We got a little bit of a short one today. One build, so let's get started.
Yeah. Let's see how long it takes before I start thinking that it's Friday and get really excited. Because I could definitely see that happening. I've actually been confused on what day of the week it is all week, including on Monday, which that shouldn't happen. But I don't know, somewhere I got turned around and I have yet to find my way. Anyways, guys, how y'all doing? Welcome in, eligible COD, how you doing?
Welcome.
River 2, welcome. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, get used to Tuesdays, Thursdays now.
double T's.
I'm new to PC and stuff, and I want to upgrade from PS5 to PC. Is the Azure 3 good? Oh yeah, no, the Azure 3 is fantastic.
Oh, amazing. Nice little compact case.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a really good pick if you're gonna go from console to PC. Any specific combo that you're looking at? Because I know they come with some different.
Yeah, we have a lot of SKUs. You gotta be specific.
Yeah. So I was like, what CPU and GPU kind of combo are you looking at? I'll give you some sense of what to expect. New to PC stuff? Okay, well,
They're all pretty good, but...
let me throw some stuff your way. You got a budget you're looking at? Got a budget you're looking at, and what game do you play? I'm assuming COD.
We gave it away.
But any other ones that you're interested in or play, kind of fine tune to that. Hey Dan, how you doing?
What's up, Dan?
How we doing? We're good.
This is Dan on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You're on YouTube.
It's been a busy week. Looking forward to the weekend. It should be actually pretty nice weather here this weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. Watch though, it's gonna be perfect, 75 out, and then it's gonna be windy as all that.
I know, dude.
That's
it's
what I'm
already
so
windy.
waiting for. I'm like, no, they're gonna do that to me, aren't they? They're just gonna be like, yeah, look at this beautiful day.
I'm so tired of washing cars.
Yeah. I feel like I would like winter if it wasn't the windy season. Play Rocket League and Roblox and stuff. Okay,
bro.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. Let me link you some stuff. From a company standpoint, how much has the RAM pricing impacted y'all?
A lot.
Been curious since the consumer side's horrible. I mean, it's basically the same as the consumer side, but just in a higher volume.
Yes.
So you know how expensive RAM is to acquire now? Well, we gotta acquire a lot of it at that price.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has not been a good time. Yeah. It was as upset as consumers are with what's going on with the RAM crunch and all that. I assure you, SIs are just as upset. Whew. You guys at 10F? Definitely not. GPUs are not going up in price. Yeah, that's the new word on the street.
And DDR4.
Yeah.
Oh, and AM4 CPUs.
Yeah. Again, luckily nothing has gone up as fast as RAM has gone up, but the second people start panic buying stuff, and that's not even just on the consumer side. As soon as companies also start panicking,
it's unlimited budget.
It gets messy. Ooh, okay. You know, these two are the same price. This one, in my opinion, has the better combo for the same price. If you're looking at an Azure 3. I know that's the white one, but let me see if I can find another one. There's another one that has a 7800X3D and a 5060 Ti 16 gigabytes, which is really good. but I feel like the trade-off, I don't know. I still feel like I'd go with that one I linked instead. Ooh, yeah. Otherwise, if that's a little bit out of your budget, here's one that's a little bit cheaper, and I think is a good compromise. Still good GPU, good CPU. Should easily be able to handle like Roblox, Rocket League, and a lot more of the heavy hitting stuff too. I should have invested in RAM instead of stock. Yeah. Well, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Ugh. That's like one of the things where people are like, what if you could just go back in time? And I'm like, money. I know exactly what to invest in and when.
What?
I know what to stock up on. Okay, if you could go back in time to like 6 months ago, what would you do?
No, what? I asked you first.
What?
You said I know exactly what to invest.
Oh, I would just buy a ton of RAM.
Oh. Oh, okay. That was kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a given. I thought you were gonna say like Bitcoin or something in 2013.
No, I don't know enough about Bitcoin. On it.
2011.
And you know, knowing me, I would have forgotten my password.
I know, I lost the USB drive.
Yeah. Me know where something is when I need it? Never.
The one stupid crypto that I had, I erased it by accident when I sold that computer. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no thank you. Use 5090 for Roblox. Oh, not in this economy. Hello, I am on Windows 10 Pro. It feels safer than Windows 11 nowadays with all the Windows 11 problems.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
I mean, like, the irony is, like, it's not actually, like, safer, but it's definitely less buggy and less.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the mic is better.
Yeah, so it's a pick your poison thing. PC's gonna need to hold on for a long time until prices calm down. I feel ya. I'm hunkering down. My birthday is tomorrow, just in time for the 50th anniversary Toyota-thon. Yeah!
Hell yeah, bro. Rock on, brother. Shout out to you though. Happy early birthday. Are you doing anything cool?
Getting a Toyota, apparently.
Are you how old are you turning?
Start a RAM-focused company, yeah. I feel like I would need more than 6 months to do that, but... Okay, yeah, I time travel like 2 years in the past, and I go, okay guys, we're gonna start selling RAM. We're gonna
Just
start
RAM
manufacturing
only.
it.
Fuck the computers. RAM.
And we're gonna try and produce as much as possible without selling that much right now. We're gonna hoard it somewhere. Trust me on this. Buy a ton of silver and gold. I think that's another thing where I'd have to go way back in the past to make that worthwhile. How do y'all feel about the Intel GPUs? I heard they can be good, but aren't as supported as NVIDIA and AMD.
You're getting
I
there.
remember the BF80s are like 4070 equivalent. I wouldn't say they're necessarily a 4070. Well, I don't know. I can say this about the Intel GPUs. As support rolls out for them, they get better and better. So I was like, they're really not a bad option if that's what's in your budget. You can get some pretty decent performance on them. I'm still facing PC shutdown problems 24/2. It's not shut down. I have to use command. Oh, dang. That sucks. I'm sorry. I was like, most of the issues I run into with Windows are like, I booted up my computer after like a week of it, kind of like sitting, you know, because I'm working. It'll like suddenly be super, and I gotta like roll back to the last like Windows update.
Oh.
I've had to do that like 3 times in the last like
Love it.
year and a half or so. Yeah. Easy fix, but yeah. Other than that, though, I haven't really had any issues. I guess it's time for me to shift to Linux. Hey, I mean, it never hurts to partition out your drive and put Linux on the other partition and just play around, see how it works. Then you can always go back. Although then I feel like you can't, I don't know, repartitioning after that can be difficult though. Thinking about going with one once I do decide to upgrade my whole build. We'll probably do the unholy AMD CPU and Intel GPU combo. I mean, wrong on with your bad self. Nothing wrong with that. Personally, I always think it's kind of fun to, like, you know, mix the brands.
Yeah.
Well, I've been testing out some really cool stuff in the lab recently. We're gonna see if any of it makes it to the custom builder, but hopefully we'll have something cool for you next month.
Hell yeah. Any hints?
I can show you.
Oh.
Actually, I could probably just tell people because I'm pretty sure it's like all. It's not like under embargo or anything.
No, these parts are.
Oop, not what I
What?
wanted.
Oh. Oh, this one.
Literally this. I got it on the
shit.
bench right now.
Oh yeah.
So,
God damn, that's a lot of
Yeah.
that color.
I don't want to say it though, in case I like, you know, it ends up not going through or we don't know if it's talking. I don't want people to be like, what? I said that was coming.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Michael? Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
But yeah. Well, guys, it's time to talk some serious gamer news. Who else caught that Tomodachi Life Nintendo Direct? Just me. I'm stoked, man. I had that game on 3DS, like the OG one. That game was like a fever dream. It's also fun because you can like get them to say little things because they have like a little generated voice. And I was putting all my friends in the game as me's. And I put M in the game, and I was like trying to get the voice right, and I actually made like the most blurst voice ever. So she was like, and I was like, what in the heck? It was so funny. I can't wait for the new one. Unusual stream day, yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome in, Seneca.
What up, what up?
This is the new normal. This is me now. Tuesday, Thursday stream.
Yeah. We gotta shift their schedule around. A lot of changes coming.
I forgot about Nintendo Direct. I haven't kept up with it in years. I don't either, but I saw like, you know, an IGN article being like, everything we learned from the Direct, so then I had to go watch the Direct. Because I've been wanting that game. Need it. Hey, what's up, Gorm? I had to really think about that. I was
What up?
Grom was like all I could think of. Like my brain wanted to. Grom Hellscream. Hope you guys are well. We are. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomodachi Life is crazy. It literally is the craziest game.
That's not the one where you roll a big ball, is it?
Roll a big ball.
And it just gets bigger and bigger?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like you make Mii's. Remember Mii's from the Wii?
Yeah.
And then they like live on your little island.
Oh.
And they like
okay, never mind.
Yeah, you like give them food and like presents.
Oh.
And they interact with each other and they can like fall in love. They can have some really nasty breakups.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big ball game is Katamari Damacy. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Alright, close enough.
My brain went to like WarioWare.
No. It's like you roll a ball around and you collect stuff.
Huh.
I don't know why I know this game that I don't know.
No, I have to Google this. Hold on. Katamari Damacy.
You're like these like pill head. Yeah.
Oh. You know, it kind of looks like this almost. Like kind of animation style except for the 2D background. Why does the guy kind of look like Tingle from Legend of Zelda? Also, why was Tingle named Tingle? What a weird name. The king of the universe want you to make planets. Oh.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's a plot? Oh.
I didn't know there was a plot.
Well, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know it's Thursday, but hope everyone had a good weekend.
Yeah. We're supposed to have a Tuesday stream. This is supposed to happen on Tuesday. It didn't though.
I think one of the Katamari games is called Touch My Karamari.
What?
Oh my gosh. Oh, probably because it was on the, like, DS.
Crazy.
What an era. Like, do you ever sometimes think back on, like, the 3DS especially? Like, the DS, yes. And then, like, the 3DS and just think, like, this was, like, peak human ingenuity. Like, I don't think engineering has ever really reached that height again. Like, technically, I'm sure it has, but, like, in terms of just, like, the perfect device, I don't know. I use my 3DS daily. That's what I'm saying. It's, it's still my go-to, like, I'm in an airplane thing, you know? If I had a Steam Deck, I might bring that, but I feel like when I'm on a plane, I want to play something like Pocket Jockey, you know? Where I'm just basically playing solitaire, and it's timed so that I can't think about the fact that I'm traveling through the air at 50,000 miles per hour. You know? Like, when I need to be distracted, I go for the 3DS. Other than 3DS, though, still playing The Witcher 3. Although, I've been watching some videos of it, in, like, because it's in Polish originally, right? And now I kind of want to go back and just play the whole game in Polish. Because I realized that some of the voices are better. It's been bothering me playing The Witcher and just being like, why is everybody English? Why does everyone have an English accent? It's very weird. Yeah.
Play it with subs.
Also, like, Geralt in that game, he's always just like, very in the throat. Like, okay, like, cough first before you speak, Geralt. Like, you'll be fine. And then, like, I was watching it in, like, Polish, and it was just like, oh, he's just a guy. He's just a regular guy. Okay. He's not doing a voice. So, playing The Witcher 3. Having fun with that. When was the last time you were impressed by technology? That's a great question. I still think it's the 3DS. How was it 3D without putting on the glasses? How? It was awesome, and then I immediately turned it off.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often these days. It's kind of sad. It's more in the other direction where it's like appalled.
Remember when for like a brief moment phones were like, and it's a projector? We just don't do that anymore, you know? We're not just like, yeah, here's the new iPhone, and I guess there's a projector in it now. I don't know, we're just gonna see if you guys like it. I have all GBA, Super Nintendo, NES, and Virtual Boy. I'm also playing Witcher 3, all games of those consoles. Where are you at in Witcher 3? I just got to Skellige. I just play. I'm still like super early in, also because I keep getting distracted, so I just go and like kill monsters and I'm way off course. But I just got done with the Baron's quest line, and then where you're first like, oh, and now we're playing as Ciri in like the flashback. Yeah, that's where I'm picking up. Some games are open world and it's very distracting to me. Did I ever tell you guys what happened when I played Elden Ring? Not Elden Ring. Elder Scrolls. Skyrim. How I was like, that was like my first open world game, and I, like, it was like, you know when you're a kid and you're laying on the grass, you're looking up at the sky, and you're like, what if I just fell into the sky? It was like that. Like, it was just like, okay, and you know that first little village? I just, like, straight up beelined past it, and was like, hey, there's a cottage out here. I'm going to pick the lock, break in, kill the guy, and take all of his stuff. And then I just kind of kept doing that. I stole a horse. Then I realized I couldn't keep the horse. Then after a while, I got bored, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this game. And then I went to it years later to, like, actually play it. But yeah, that was one of those moments of, like, too much freedom, and I just was gone. I went in the wrong direction. Hey guys, Thursday stream will be back tomorrow. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we're Tuesday, Thursday, no Fridays anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Bought 64 gigabytes before RAM epoch. Ooh, very nice. Don't you love when you accidentally like buy something at the perfect time? PC still going strong. How y'all doing? We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
yeah.
How you doing, guitar? Good to hear the PC's doing well. That's a great part. 3DS is my travel console for real, dude. Especially because, like, I used to bring, like, my Game Boy, or my Game Boy Advance on, like, camping trips, and, like, it would last the whole camping trip.
Nice.
You know? Perfect. We just aren't slapping random things together and hoping they stick. 15 years ago or so, companies were doing wild shit trying to figure out what works. Yeah, exactly. I kind of want a little bit more of that, like, off the cuff. But now it kind of seems like one company does something and all the other companies like, and we're doing that too. Yeah, us. And like, they'll do it too. Is like, I don't know. The camera has another kind of lens. Had a phone with an air quality sensor and heat vision. Okay, that sounds cool, actually. The outdoors woman in me is like, go on. Oh, one of the things about playing The Witcher 3, in English at least, is that the voice actress for Ciri is Jo Wyatt. And she was the voice of Femhawk from Dragon Age 2. And, like, legit one of my favorite voice actresses ever. And I've never run into her in any other game. And it was wild, because, like, the second she started speaking, I was like, hold the phone. Like, it was, like, instant. I was like, there's no way. And then brought up IMDb, and it was. I'm great with voices. Faces, names, I have no idea. Voices, I can tell you, yeah.
How did they get Siri from Apple?
How
did they license it?
Hater. And a bottle opener. A bottle opener on the phone? I think I've seen cases that have that. I like it when they add, like, a bottle opener to, like, a truck bed. That's, like, the stuff I think is cute, actually. Like,
nah, dude, it's sick when it's on the seatbelt clasp, you know? So you don't have to get out the car when you...
For those states that let you drink in the car.
A little road soda.
That was, like, the weirdest thing when we would go over to, like, Connecticut to visit family. And they'd be like, oh, well, do you want us to take the beer on the road? And we're like, what? And I was like, yeah, as long as you weren't the one driving, you could have just an open beer and be drinking it, you know, like in the car. And
wait, those are real? Those are real?
Yeah.
There's actually states?
Or at least there was. This was like, you know, maybe, this was a while back. But yeah, that was like how it was.
Damn.
To some people in other states, they might think, wait, it's not that where you're at? No.
I know some states have drive-through liquor stores.
I don't even think you can have, like, if you would open, like, let's say, like a bottle of, like, Jim Beam or whatever. I don't know why I picked Jim Beam, but, and then, like, you know, had used some of it, closed it up, and put it, like, in the back seat, I think that still could be bad. Like, don't you have to have it, like, in the trunk?
Yeah,
it's,
you
like,
gotta have
opened?
it
Yeah.
not accessible.
Joe Wyatt voiced Buttercup and Powerpuff Girls? No way! Like, the OG one? That would blow my mind. Rutu, are you lying to me, though? I never know. Because, like, I don't know, I only know her as a British. Not lying? That's crazy. I gotta look this up. I think it's funny that now when you Google her, like, all that comes up is Siri, and it's like, okay, but...
Wait. When you said that voice actors were English, you meant, like, they're British?
Yeah.
In the game?
Yeah, so they'll be like...
What the fuck? All of them?
Yeah, like the villagers, and like at least in the part of the game that I'm at. I don't know if when you go to the other towns they will have different. Does it take place
in England or something?
It does not.
What the fuck? Why did they colonize the game?
Well, okay, because the game is originally Polish, and I think.
Yeah, why did they use British actors?
Because it's also like it is a fantasy world, but very heavily influenced by like Slavic culture. So. I don't know. It was throwing me off. And again, they might have different accents in different like cities and all this, but at least in the beginning of the game, that like first area I'm at, everybody is very British, and it's throwing me off.
I didn't realize what you meant when you said English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean like, if anything, it wouldn't bother me as much if they just like kind of spoke like you and I.
Like a guy.
And maybe that's just because it's like what I consider like base English, my American bias coming through. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, Fahrenheit is cool. No,
I've heard that, like the southern, like Louisiana type accent is actually closer to the historical British accent than that Cockney shit they do over there.
And like from Shakespearean time too. Yeah, it actually sounds in a way, like, kind of like between the two. It's very interesting. Or at least that's what they, theorize. We don't really have, like, a recording.
Yeah, there's no bit.
Yeah. Also, did you know that we actually have one this is, like, just stupid history knowledge. We have one recording of a castrati. Back when, do you know what a castrati is?
No.
Back when they used to, like, castrate boys.
Oh.
So that they would be able to sing,
Yeah,
angelically.
high point,
Yes,
like
yes, they were called castratis. And we have exactly one recording of a castrati. Because that, obviously, and it's...
How?
How? They just
lived long enough?
didn't want to do it anymore. I think somebody was like, hey guys, maybe this isn't worth being able to sing.
Oh, you just happened to live into the age of
Recording
recording
the last,
device.
the last
Shit,
one.
okay.
I don't know, just
That's
random stuff I learned in art school.
crazy.
Man, I love Dragon Age 2. I'm just remembering how much I love that. Oh, I guess she also did just random voices in the Fable series too. I'm pretty excited for that. I was watching the direct on the new Fable. I'm going to stay optimistic. The one thing I'm like, where is the you grow horns and there's blood everywhere you walk when you're evil ability? But we'll see. Otherwise, it all looks pretty exciting. I was just on your site and came here to look up some reviews, but you're live. Could you tell me about the Prism 4? Yes, I absolutely can. Okay, so the Prism 4. Is there any specific, hardware combination that you're looking at? Because we have some with different hardware combos in the same kind of case, called the Prism 4. That might help you better. Was that build LOL 1? What? But yeah, as far as the Prism 4 goes, it's in that Montech case, which is very nice. Let me scroll. Yeah. So, airflow-wise, it's a great case. This is usually, our higher end kind of specs go in the Prism 4. So you're looking at a beast of a computer, regardless. But yeah, it's a very fine case. If you're looking at high-end components, which is usually what's going to be in those cases, because the Prism 4s are high-end SKU, you're going to be able to play basically any game you throw at it in 1440p, and it's going to look beautiful. Some stuff in 4K, depending on your GPU. Ooh, yeah, 5090. Ooh, heck yeah, okay. Well, it's 2 GB NVMe and not 4 GB. Yeah, I understand that. And, you can definitely add more storage on later. That is the thing. So, you'll get 2 TB, which should get a good amount of games on there, at least get you started. But if you want to expand that in the future, adding storage onto your PC is one of the easiest upgrades you can do. It's basically see these here? So this is like a heatsink. It's got a little clippy here. I'm not going to do it because I have a hard time putting it back on because I am bad at that sort of thing. But you would just undo this, and then you would plug the M.2 into there, secure it. There'll be a little securing mechanism. Pull the tape off the heatsink. Yeah. Thank you, Juan. Yeah, and then you just replace it like that. Then you just have to initialize the drive in Windows. Very easy to do, but I understand if that sounds intimidating at all. Totally understandable. If you would like more storage, one of the other things you can do is you can go through our custom builder, and you can, piece by piece, build a PC in there, and you can add more storage in there. We do have 4 TB drives available on the custom builder, and I believe you can add 2 drives. So you can even do 2 4 gigs, 2 4 TB and get 8 TB if you wanted to go that way. Hey Donnie, how you doing?
What up, Donnie?
We are good.
How are you doing?
1300 watt PSU 5080, 9950, 1 TB storage, 32 GB RAM. What's the goal with that? Unless what you're building is different from what's pinned in corner.
No, this is what we're building.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
What's the problem with it?
Yeah, I was like,
We literally just talked about how easy it is to upgrade the storage.
yeah. And especially now, with storage being the price that it is, people might have ones from their previous PC that they're going to plug in. You can always add more on later. It's like the easiest thing.
Yeah. Like some don't even have that cover, so you can literally just slide it in and like do the plastic bit or the screw.
Low key, actually, because storage is starting to go up in price, I think it's kind of wise to just get like a 1 terabyte, put the stuff that you need on it right now, maybe wait out the prices a bit till they come back down, and then add on more storage when NVMe's are cheap again. Because that's kind of what I did before. There was another time where storage was going up. Do you remember? There was like a hot minute, and then for like a minute there, storage got like pretty cheap, and I scored like a 2 terabyte for like, I don't know, like $110.
Was this separate from like the pandemic pricing, or?
Yeah, this was separate. This was like, I want to say like 2 years ago maybe? I don't know. But there was like a moment where that was like kind of going up and then going down, and yeah. I was able to score 2 terabyte at a good price at one point, add it to my PC.
Nice. Is it screwed down?
Yes, that one is, yeah.
That
Actually,
one is.
No, actually now they all are because
They are.
Well, because I was like, redoing my office, so I had to do some computer maintenance. The Cat S75 costs $300 and has heat vision. Wild. I could see that coming in like clutch though. Fuck Joe Wyatt voiced the British dub for Buttercup. 2 other voice actresses did the American voice. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, she must be more talented than I thought. They did a British dub for the Powerpuff Girls?
What the hell?
I mean, I can kind of see that, because I feel like we used to do that for, like, some English shows, and then Peppa Pig just, like, opened the door for everything. Suddenly they realized, they're like, yeah, American children actually can understand this. And then we got Bluey, and, like, everyone's chill, we all get it. Why is there a British joke? Yo, I love the game, but I also love the books, too. If I end up getting really into the games, I'll probably go and read the books, because I kind of feel like I have to, out of obligation. Although I've heard that they can be, what's the word? I had a friend who read them, and his criticism was that sometimes it just doesn't explain things. Like, a character will show up for a while and, like, be traveling with them or something, and it'll just be like, oh yeah, it's so-and-so. And you're like, who the heck is so-and-so? And then later it, like, tells you about them, but I don't know. It also could just be my friend. I've heard the books are really good, though. The problem with the Heat Vision phone is the company that made it went out of business in 2024. Egads! We could have had Heat Vision in the iPhone. I say that like I use an iPhone.
Yeah,
I
what
don't,
is the
I
iPhone
don't.
of all things?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello, Killian. How are you doing?
Yo.
And hello, Zero Idea?
What?
Zero Idea? I don't know. Well, hello.
I thought Elon Musk kid showed up in the chat.
No, there's not enough X's. It's a custom build for a customer. Why are you so pressed? LOL. Yeah, I kind of have that same question. Yeah, I don't know. This actually makes a ton of sense.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, right?
And
I'm sure the owner knows what they need it for.
yeah, I think they put really good parts. Yeah, I'm gonna play more Witcher tonight if I get home and I'm not tired, but there's a very slim chance that is the case. Ooh. I can't wait, Juan. We're so close to the weekend where I get to go outside and look at my lawn for the first time in a week.
Wait, what about the savings of the daylight and
That's not until we spring forward. And when we spring forward, we'll actually, it'll be dark in the morning again?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Which at this point, like, okay, I get it. I get home late, you know? It's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
At least give me the light in the morning. Like, give me like 10 minutes with the yard and I'll be happy. Cause it was wild. Cause like last weekend, I went out there and suddenly everything was like blooming, and I was like, what the? It's January. So who knows what's happened since then?
I read a theory that we're gonna have to need to move the seasons to account for changes that we've made to the planet.
Well, I was born in April. I think I'll still be a spring baby then.
I don't know where they're gonna
I've got some
moved,
cushion. Yeah, like if everything moves like a month back, I think I'm still good.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would kind of make sense if we moved everything back. This would be, cause like how come winter starts and then like 3 days later it's Christmas? Like you ever think about that? Like it's like such the winter holiday, but like it just becomes winter.
Yeah.
Today I might have either done the best or stupidest purchase ever. Oh yeah? I got
Oh
the
man,
Steel
that's like
Series.
what me once a week with.
Yeah. I got the Steel Series Arctis Pro wireless. Super comfy, amazing sound, but was the price worth it? I don't know.
How much? No, dude, Steel Series. They've been around for like forever.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. If you say it's comfy and amazing sound, it's probably worth it. I will say, sound is something that like it's an understandable investment. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you can get skull candies, you know, for whatever, but if you want good audio, like, it's worth it to invest in, like, something that's gonna sound good.
250 freedom money? Oof. I mean, hey, you know, that's pretty standard for high-end headphones. If you like them, that's what matters.
Which is the best pre-built you have for gaming?
What's your budget?
Yeah, I was like, budget's the biggest question in that, because yeah, I mean, I can give you my best build for
we could
gaming.
link you a 5K pre-built
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now, buddy.
but
That ain't no problem.
And it's not necessarily the best gaming PC for you.
Yeah.
For all I know, you play like one game, and it is, you know, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking.
Low?
Yeah, I guess it could be League of Legends. And like, in which case, like, the best PC for you is much cheaper than the best PC I might recommend for somebody else. Or like Valorant, where it's just like, that thing will run on a toaster. But, you know, you want it to run better, like a really good toaster. Curious why the oddity or what specific function customers going for. If not looking for QA, why go live?
Oh my fucking...
I wouldn't call, like, you know, YouTube comments like QA. as
You're
somebody,
not QA, bro.
Yeah, as somebody who like started in this company in QA, like, yeah. Hey, Link for Hunter, how you doing?
Yeah, welcome back, bro.
Steel Series will close its consumer sales and focus more on AI sound, bots to
Are you
serve
serious?
audio. No,
Are you? Oh my
it's rude
god!
to me, but,
I
like,
just wanted to reach across the screen.
I saved a PC from a dumpster yesterday. Ooh, nice. Man, the little hacker in me is always like, let's see if they wiped their drive and like get into their files, just to see if I can. You know, you gotta keep the brain moving. All that, you know, you can't let that cybersecurity atrophy.
And then that's how you see something that never leaves your brain.
And then I call the cops and they thank me because they, well, I don't know. Or I also have their banking information, and then I can just turn them in directly or blackmail.
You would never.
I know. First off, me contact anyone who isn't expected to be contacted? Never. Never. What's up? What's up? How you doing, the Lo-Fi Wolfie?
Yeah.
It came with a wireless base station, has a little screen, and you can adjust the EQ, change the input, etc., and they have a decent noise cancellation.
Damn.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay.
Did it have RAM? Oh, Killian's asking the real questions. Yeah. I don't know. Every time I've like saved a PC from the trash, it's always been like some like old Dell, and it's got like DDR3 in it.
Hey man, save that. It's gonna be useful
Yeah,
next year.
yeah. And like a dual core. It's fun though, actually. I kind of like going through like legacy machines and being like, what we got in here.
It is kind of fun.
Mhm. No, but it had an i7 9700K. Oh, for real?
Oh shit!
That's
dude.
like not
Hey,
even like
no,
obsolete.
that's,
for most people, yeah.
that's still useful.
Yeah, yeah. It's still better than what you'd find in an STG Auburn.
Yeah, people are paying money for those.
I'm doing good. Just finishing updates on my PC and staying warm in this harsh cold weather. Ooh, yeah, hopefully staying warm. I know a lot of the country right now is getting absolutely blasted with the cold. Yay. Yeah, I would say that, like, I feel that, but it's actually pretty warm over here, strangely. Like, it's gonna get up to the mid-70s this weekend. It's gonna be hot. But stay safe. I remember what walking on ice felt like, and it was not a good feeling. I told you the story about trying to get to Payless.
You're on thin ice, bro.
Yeah, I was.
Payless? What?
I told you, when I lived in Missouri, there was one point where we were like, oh, let's go to the Payless. It's just down the street. And for some reason we decided to walk, even though it had snowed and was like... It had snowed, melted a bit, and then gotten cold, so it had iced. And oh my gosh, about halfway down the street, we realized this was a mistake, and then we got to the Payless parking lot, and it had pooled water in certain parts. So it was just like, what is the least amount of ice I have to step on to get into the Payless? Yeah. And then I didn't even buy any shoes. 9700K and RX 580.
What the?
No, yeah.
That's actually not terrible.
Look, they had some DDR4 memory lying around, 4x4 gigabytes. LOL. Hey, I mean,
Like for a dumpster computer, that's actually not bad.
nice streaming build. Thank you, thank you.
Bro's listening to Chainsmokers.
Bro's been listening to some interesting music.
I've heard.
PC wasn't agreeing with the cold air in my room. LOL, it crashed once. I went to the BIOS and it said CPU package was sitting at 15C and motherboard was at 12C. How? Dang. You think it'd be at like peak performance?
I
You'd be
know,
like, yeah,
dude.
let's go. No, even it was tapping out.
That's crazy.
Dang. How are you staying warm in that room? I mean, like, I've been up to like a 3-blanket setup currently in the bed to be warm. So, like, I can't even imagine what y'all are doing. Three extension sleeve cables.
I'll be back here. Turn on my heater to the max, that's how. LOL, I've never seen my PC get that cold. Yeah, for real. Dang, this would be like the perfect time to run it through Cinebench and get like just peak cooling. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I was like, usually we have to deal with the opposite problem where in the summer it's like, how do I keep the PC cool when the room is hot? Gosh, in my old apartment, and it gets hot out here in the Inland Empire, easily can be 100 degrees in the summer. I would like get up in the morning and I would start playing games on the computer, and by about 2 o'clock I had to stop playing because I was so hot. Yeah, the heat from the PC, the heat from the day just reached its maximum lock. Boop, boop, what? Betty Boop? Yeah, this is looking nice. This is a really nice motherboard, especially from a customer perspective, because the one thing that sucks about this board is that all of the RGB headers are on the bottom. There isn't like a single one on top. Usually there's like one on top for your AIO or whatever, and then a couple on the bottom. All three on the bottom on here. So like cable managing this could sometimes be a butt. But if you've ordered it, we're gonna do that for you. otherwise, it's a fantastic motherboard. I run a modified Intel i5-13600K. Ooh, I love that chip. 32 gigabytes DDR5 and an RTX 3060 12 gigabytes. Usually the CPU would be overheating, but I turned off the E-cores and turned off the overclocking to maintain a cozy 45 to 60 C. Okay, respect. Yeah. God, 13.6 was like just the Goldilocks chip of that generation. I still had my 1080 Ti lying around, perfect for it. Hey! I'm telling you, man, never throw away. Well, I mean, not throw away. You can bequeath an old GPU to somebody, but otherwise, just like hang on to them because you never know when you might need it. Especially for diagnosing like GPU issues, it's really nice to have a good, like a known good spare. It's only 100F. Wait till global warming kicks in. You'll be living in 100C. What would that be in Fahrenheit? That would be like insane, actually, now, because now I'm thinking about what like 100C is to a CPU. But yeah, my mom accidentally sent to a tech recycling place a PC with an i5 4660 1050 Ti and 16 gigabytes of DDR3, all because something broke, and from what she told me, it was probably the PSU. A lot of people do that, though. I was like, that's probably the most common reaction to something breaking in a PC. People don't really realize you can just change out one part. This guy's an MSI fanboy, for real, for real. I mean, it's a good thing to be a fanboy of. MSI does good work. Yeah. Man, speaking of Fahrenheit and Celsius, I'm testing this new AIO, and it's great, honestly. It's a really cool LCD screen, but I don't know why. For the temperatures, they put them in Fahrenheit, and there's no option to change them to Celsius.
Oh no, that probably looks horrible.
It does, because when the PC is idle, it just says like 95.
Ooh.
Fahrenheit.
Fail.
But I'm like, somebody's gonna look at that and like flip out. So
Shit, dude.
I think it's still early enough that I can tell the manufacturer and be like, hey, can you fix this in the software?
Yeah, no, that's
like
not good.
that could be I just see a customer service nightmare waiting to happen. Otherwise, though, really great, really easy to use software, and a good price. It's a behemoth of a PC. It's the size of the person's head, shoulders, and arms. I am sure you get great performance in Fortnite. Any 5K, 60 FPS gaming possible. 5K. I mean, this would definitely be able to do like 4K. Although you wouldn't want to do 4K in Fortnite on something like this, because then you're gonna go, yeah, basically back down to like 50 frames. So holding onto my old PC, which was an AMD FX 8350, 32 gigabytes of DDR3. So if my current build ever fails, I'll transfer my GPU over there, even though that would be a huge bottleneck. True, but any GPU is better than no GPU, especially when it comes to troubleshooting. How many M.2 slots are in that board?
That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are under the GPU though, so I don't know if I would.
Yeah, your mileage may vary.
Yeah.
I was like, they got a heatsink, but yeah.
So.
If you're sticking to like Gen 3 and 4, probably won't be as much of an issue.
Probably right.
Yeah.
And maybe not the super crazy graphics card.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, depending on the case. A case like this, you're going to get some good airflow, but some people love to buy really nice components and put them into a little box of glass, and that'll probably cook them. Hello, Skytech. Hello.
Yeah.
Pairing a 5090 with an i3-12100F.
That's a good noise.
I mean, if you're playing on 4K, probably wouldn't bottleneck that much.
I love you, inventory. I will be right back once again.
Oh, inventory. Change. Instead of like, don't ever change. Change.
Or exposure.
Oh.
So we'll see, we'll see.
I got the.
Because when Fabian brought it, was it on Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't in the bin.
Ah.
He had to go get it separately.
Oh, so maybe you grabbed the wrong one.
Maybe there is no other one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I see inventory stuff now. We should have that one.
Okay.
Juan's gonna go take a little detour. Skytech should consider offering OC UV profiles on pre-builds. Would make getting a pre-build a good option. Yeah, I feel that we do put like, you know, XMP on. We try to tool it all in, but in my opinion, a lot of those like OC profiles, to get them like in the BIOS, like set on all of our PCs, we probably have to go through the motherboard manufacturer to do that. But otherwise, I actually find them to kind of be a gimmick for other like SIs and other PC builders to charge you more to optimize your PC when like really they're tweaking like one or two things, and it isn't really giving you better performance. It's maybe giving you a little bit of a boost or better temps, but I don't know. I always kind of saw it as a bit of a cash grab. There's some things where it needs it, but in those situations we will just set like the limits that we think should be on the computer. So like think back to 13th and 14th gen Intel, when those were being like an issue, we were putting our own little stop gates in that and making sure that they were tooled correctly. Where the wings at, Juan? Oh, dude. You know what's so funny is like we talk about wings so much on here, and I'm telling you, every time now I go on Twitch and I click on the video and it like shows an ad, it's Wingstop every single time, and it's so funny to me. It's just like they know. They're listening in. And it works, because now I really want wings. I had a motherboard with an Intel Gen 6. I took the air cooler from which I had also found at some point, LOL. The motherboard also had an update for Windows 11 support. Interesting. Have you ever, like, taken a laptop apart? That's also something that I find, like, really fascinating and very hard to troubleshoot when it comes to, like, a bad component. Dang, now I kind of want Wingstop. I shouldn't have it, though. But, yeah. I'm hungry now, thank you very much. I'm so sorry, we barely even talked about food. Usually we talk about it more on this stream. I've actually still got half my lunch, because before my lunchtime, donuts arrived, so I had 2 donuts.
The entire cage is empty.
Oh, nobody there? Dang. Well, Juan's gonna go on a little side quest. Again. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, what y'all playing these days? What's good? I'm actually excited for a couple games this year. Actually, I don't even know what's coming out this year. I'm excited for the new Fable. Even though I'm, like, cautious because it's not actually Lion's Head. But it seems like everyone who's working on the game's a big fan of the series. So I think they're going to handle it pretty well. I'm excited for Tomodachi Life. I found a ThinkPad laptop at thrift store, upgraded to 16 gigabytes RAM. It had 8 gigabytes. Ooh. Yeah, as long as like those RAM slots aren't soldered, like adding RAM to a laptop can be game changing. Just got back into Arc Raiders, but the game I'm waiting on is that 007 game. Ooh. Is it 007 game? Hold on, I think I know what you're talking about. First Light? Does look good, yeah. With young James Bond. He's young, but he's also picking up a smartphone. You know, I'll let it slide. Obviously, I was a big fan of GoldenEye back on the N64, but they also did like a remake kind of GoldenEye back in the time of the Wii. That was really good, and I feel like nobody ever talks about that game, but it was very good. They did make James Bond Daniel Craig though for that, which was kind of weird, but like it worked. It's made by the dudes that make Hitman. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm considering upgrade the screen on it. Oh, on the laptop? Oh, that'd be interesting. I've never had to do that before, so I wonder. Yeah, let me know how that goes, because that sounds cool. Looks good, but I can't help but remember the devs also made Mind's Eye. That Wii game is so good, I can't believe someone knows. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I talk about it sometimes, and people look at me like, what? Like, yeah, that was like my own Mandela effect thing. Yeah, no, that game was good. I played the heck out of that. And it had an online mode that I played for a while, too. And I wasn't half bad at. So, yeah. Dang, that game was fun. Yeah. Because, like, and it has to do with just the time I was born and my nostalgia for that game. But GoldenEye is actually, like, my favorite James Bond movie. Also, like, what is it? Famke Jensen was in that? Jensen? Famke, whatever that name is. Was in that as Zinnia. And then the other girl, like, great Bond girls. Pierce Brosnan, great James Bond. Good times. No, my favorite will forever be Casino Royale. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. The newer ones are definitely better. But nostalgia. 1366 by 768 sucks. I can upgrade to 1080. Yeah, definitely I could see the need to upgrade for that case, yeah. Whew. I can't even imagine playing on that resolution anymore. Or like doing anything on that resolution anymore. I wonder what a display like upgrade would cost. What's up? Anytime I try to install Windows 11 25H2 on a fresh install, the apps become unresponsive, and even the settings app won't open. But when I install 24H2, everything works. Any idea why? Oh, interesting. My guess is that the update has some kind of bug. I would keep it rolled back then, and try in like a week. Hopefully they like ironed it out. But yeah, I've had that kind of issue happen before too, and I just had to roll back to a restore point until they fix that bug. I got a Wingstop ad. The Amazon AI is listening. It totally is. Okay, now we gotta think of something that we can keep saying so that it'll run that ad just to see if it's like paying attention. Like $60? Oh, $60 for a screen upgrade? That's not bad. If you want to use that laptop, then yeah, I think that'd be worthwhile. Yeah, the newest Windows update was having some problems with certain PCs apparently. Yeah, I've had issues in the past with that basically exact same thing. Things becoming unresponsive or just like incredibly slow. And yeah, I just had to roll back and wait, update a few days later and see if they had patched it. But I don't know. Vibe coders, I guess. I get them a little cheaper on AliExpress. Hey, not bad. Ugh, fine, food lords. I will order some Popeyes. Oh, Popeyes. I can do some damage at Popeyes, that's for sure. Is it worth swapping PC cases to a case with a DVD drive for nostalgia but limited airflow? I think so. If you want a disk drive, go for something with a disk drive. The other option is that you can get a USB controlled one, and you can have the disk drive be external. By that, I mean, for example, I had a roommate, and he had a disk drive that was external, and he ended up screwing it into the bottom of his desk, so it would like pop out that way. And that was like, to this day, one of the coolest things I've seen, because I was just like, man, how come no one's thought of that yet? So you have that option, but I would say as long as the case has some airflow, like let's say like the FLP02, that's got room for a disk drive, but it also has room for some fans in the front with some mesh. That'll probably be fine. But just like, pure enclosed box with maybe one exhaust, probably wouldn't recommend that.
I hate being cursed with the gift of clairvoyance. Fucking Andy, bro. Alright, the show goes on. Let's go. Let's do this. The thing I love about these AIOs though is that they are actually interchangeable. So this whole front unit is the same for
like that whole line?
Yeah, the whole line.
Oh, interesting.
It's pretty sick. I actually really like this cooler master.
I mean, from like a manufacturing standpoint, it makes sense, because then it's like...
Yeah, it's like cars. It's all the same platform.
Yeah, and like if you discontinue one, well, all the stuff you have left over can still be used for the other thing. Like it.
Right.
It's just kind of wise. Windows is on its trash version. Turn sleep mode off because I'm scared of 90 Android X3D cooking.
Is the customer in here?
I don't think so. Mega Rock Gaming, are you here with us?
That's fine. I just hit up Danny.
If you're not and you hear from the future, don't worry. We will hit you up. Make sure that you get the right AIO.
Probably just a refund.
Or a different AIO. But the show must go on.
I mean, it's only one build, so kind of glad that we're wasting time.
Yeah.
I
I mean, better now that we got like 6 of them,
Yeah.
Like,
Was it an hour 12? Yeah, we're fine.
My mom didn't want our old PC. She wanted to throw it away, but I discarded the parts and kept the case. Surprisingly, the DVD drive still works 20 years later. Hey.
The cup holder.
That's nice. I don't know. I plan on either getting a case or getting an external setup for a Blu-ray drive. Because I'm going back to collectible media. That's right, chumps. I'm the hipster now. You had a nice poop one?
What? No, I was trying to replace it. I wish. Honestly, I wish. I gotta be working.
Yeah. I got a new AIO, the Corsair Titan 360 LCD, and now I can't look at any other AIO. Just looks so clean. Corsair makes some good looking AIOs, but the software that they love to pair with it makes me want to not be here. I'm trying to how do I make them I had to keep dialing it back. I'm like, no, hold back. But yeah, they make some good looking stuff. Yeah, I wanted to change out the DVD drive for a Blu-ray drive, but they skyrocketed in prices. I know, I should have grabbed one. Somebody literally warned me too. They're like, hey, these are about to go way up because they're going to stop making them. And I totally...
You don't got an X-Bone?
What?
X-Bone? Xbox One.
I don't. I do have a PS4.
Oh, that don't got a Blu-ray drive.
And that's the thing, is that's usually where I watch my movies, but I need something for my office because I also have CDs. And the PlayStation does not play CDs. I learned on New Year's when I wanted to play my dance hits from the 70s.
PS2 does. It's crazy how Sony's moving backwards.
PS2 definitely does.
PS3 had a Blu-ray
That's
player.
why I thought the PS4 would, because I was like, oh yeah, No, I was thinking back to the OG. It's true, how come sometimes when things get more advanced, they're like, oh, and actually we also just dropped support for this, and it's like, Why?
money. I don't know.
I mean, like, I get it. Like, how many people really listen to a CD on their, like, PlayStation 4?
Okay, but Blu-ray?
Yeah. That's pretty wild. Took me an hour to understand how to change the fan curve. IQ is the worst. Thank you. I happen to agree. How are you guys? It's cold by me in New Jersey. Oh, dang. We are good. It is luckily not that cold over here. In fact, all of my plants are very confused and think it's spring. Luckily, the trees have not woken up yet. That sounds like so ominous out of context. Like, they dropped their leaves. They're in dormancy. I'm glad they haven't, like, because they need to rest. But otherwise, it sounds like, you know, the trees are staying asleep. The sky is no longer falling. I've appeased the wood folk, you know, like. But, no, we're good. Hopefully it's not too chilly out there. Although now I'm like, let me look at that ice dome that's happening. Where is it? Temperature map. America? What the, like, I'm in an airport? Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a better one. Okay, how about just weather in America?
That's
Wow, it really did just give me weather for the United States. Like, what do you mean?
yeah.
Where are you pulling this from? Well, apparently in the United States, it's currently 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and the low is 2. I don't know where that is, but apparently it's America. Also, can we stop with the basic preset fan curve for CPU coolers? Be anything over 40C, it goes to 100%. Oh, I kind of like that about them, though. But I'm the one who's just like, let's not have anything ever overheat.
Can I get a quick M? I want to say something about the weather. Yeah. Yeah, so it was really cold.
I've been eyeing on Modecom, Volcano Stellar, a PC case from a Polish company, lol. Ooh, let me googs. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh, what? Wild. I like how the fan is like,
It's just there.
like
There's
he's
no-
like he's falling down
I
a
know.
little bit, and like we're.
Absolutely no air channel, just blocking the one in front of it.
Yeah, I am kind of curious, like where it's pulling the air from. I guess like
And
down
what's-
here,
what's
but there's a
under
hard
it.
disk drive. Is that not a hard
Is that
disk drive bay?
okay, that's
Interesting.
okay. It's
I mean,
just
I
there
guess
for
if you,
decoration.
I mean, maybe it's like, you know, because it's intaking, maybe it's just taking the heat off the hard disk drive and putting it directly in the GPU.
It would have been a better case without that fan there.
You know what though? Other companies have kind of tried to do this, but they made it look like a toilet, and this one at least didn't make it look like a toilet. But yeah, I do kind of like the like. It feels like the fan's like ah.
It's falling.
Yeah.
Mid-fall.
Stressful. Yeah. Not to like shit on that case. I mean, for all I know, it could be good. But cases are my thing, and after a while, I've learned to like look for certain stuff, and I'm like, where's the air coming from? Apparently, I'm weird though, and I'm like a total stickler for like airflow. Because I seem like, especially at CES, I feel like I was talking to some of these companies and they were looking at me like I had 3 heads when I was like, where's the airflow? Like they're just used to people being like, yeah, it looks good, I'll buy it, and like make a bunch of PCs in it. All that to say, a lot of companies don't like me. Because I'm always failing their stuff for airflow. Nice, it's gonna be 5 outside tonight. Whoo! Thursday stream, what gives?
Then Thursday stream.
Yeah, we are now a Tuesday, Thursday stream. Starting on this Thursday. But yeah. Get used to it. Huh. If I were to buy this motherboard, would an M.2 with a heatsink already installed in the spot underneath the GPU?
Huh?
Like, would you be able to install one that has like a heatsink on it?
Oh, depends how thick the heatsink is. If it's one of those like little foil aluminum ones, yeah. If it like sticks up anything more than that, you probably won't be able to use the motherboard's heatsink.
Yeah. But it has like a huge heatsink on it, like it's like a Gen 5 and all that. You usually use that in the top slot.
Yeah, don't even put it
or the
near
bottom.
the GPU.
Yeah. I made it. But like, if you're looking at them and it comes with a heatsink, or you're thinking you need a heatsink, most motherboards have a heatsink over the drive. It's usually on like the B boards, where they'll have, and the bottom ones don't necessarily have like a heatsink on them. But on any of the X or Z boards, they will usually have a heatsink on every, if not almost all, M.2 drive. I made a deal with my mom that if I lose 60 pounds by August, I can buy a new 70-inch TV or a Samsung Odyssey Arc 49-inch. Which would y'all choose? Ooh. I
think the Odyssey.
Yeah, I was like, I'll go with the Samsung, for reals.
Yeah, those are nice. I want a Noblet.
Just have anyone with Intel CPU fire-ups in a bench, and people with AMD GPUs fire up for a mark. Ice wave won't be noticeable. That white AIO in the black case is fire. Thank you, thank you. I went cheap on my case, Montech Air 903 Max, good airflow, but it ain't pretty. Yeah, that's kind of the like trade-off, because there's some really good-looking cases that have horrible airflow, and it is tough because, like, yeah, you got to give up on aesthetics sometimes for the sake of airflow. But I can't imagine buying, like, spending thousands of dollars getting like a big 5090 in my machine, and then just running glass in front of fans with a little side intake and just being like, yeah, this is fine. Losing like half the performance to throttling. Cost like $70 that case, cheaper than COD, LOL. Yeah. I was like, I'll say a $70 case ain't bad.
Yeah.
As far as case prices goes, yeah. Well then, can we get a retro stream on Friday? Nah, I don't think they'll ever let us bring the shows back. Unfortunately.
I think we barely have the bandwidth for this stream.
Or the people. Yeah. Well, and it was like, you know, back when when a lot more people were inside because of COVID and we had that captive audience. Now it's harder. It's like, how do we get that audience? Where's Fabian? He's off. Oh yeah. I keep being like, oh man, this weekend I'm gonna go to the nursery and get all my like gardening stuff, but it's literally only gonna be like 2 more weeks until our like last frost date, and I should just wait till then to plant things. You know what I'm gonna plant this year, Juan? Just a bunch of green beans.
Oh.
Because I can't really grow much else, because I need to take a year off of nightshades. So, beans. Coffee Man needs to make those sales. Well, he's the advertising guy, so he just needs to advertise for sales.
it kind of looks good in the green, actually.
Alright, folks. Let me put your hat on. Where are you? This build is done. It is finished.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful PC. Lovely, lovely. And yeah, like we said, so Mega Rock Gaming.
Anything.
Huh?
It was a canteen.
Yeah, it was like, we'll get the AIO figured out for you. Check your emails.
Yeah, I'll hit up Danny right now.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. That is our bad. We will get the correct one or figure out another solution. But yeah. Otherwise, here's your PC. Luckily, the AIO is one of the easiest things to change out.
Oh my god, move on.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, a nice looking PC. Yeah. Alright, so this PC is done. We are gonna go and put Windows on it. Stress test it. Make sure these components work under load.
Turn it off with my hand.
Get all the drivers put on this, everything that you need. So that all you have to do is set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress it. We already said that. I did it out of order. And then we're going to stress it again. Oh, hey Hayden, how you doing?
What's up, Hayden?
Yeah, I was like, short stream, Thursday stream. But yeah. Anyways, folks, Tuesdays and Thursdays, that is our new days of the week. Same time, same channel. All good things. But yeah. Long time no see, yeah. I know, I was like, everyone just showed up like now, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me just say hi to everybody. Okay. Oh, your dog's pressing me.
Hey, what's up, Tweez?
Oh yeah, Tooies, welcome in. 11 on Thursday, that we are. And actually, we're done.
And, yep, that too.
Yeah. Anyways, folks, we are going to go do more work.
Yep.
So we appreciate y'all coming by, and we hope that you guys join us next week for more crazy builds on, again, I can't stress enough, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays.
Alright, folks, see ya. Bye-bye.